Which way, Babu Owino? Political temperatures are rising, and surely but slowly, Kenyans are retreating to their ethnic political cocoons. And in this forum, not once, not twice, but severally, I've always advised Babu Owino not to allow himself be carried away by the online hype. Online can hype you to a point you think you are very, very popular. And looking at Babu Owino, it's very clear to me that online hype has gotten into Babu Owino's head. Babu thinks he's too popular to a point he can direct the Luo nation. That's something I've seen with Babu Owino. And I'm saying that because when members of parliament were voting to impeach Rigathi Gachagua, it's very clear the Luo nation supported the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. Babu Owino chose not to impeach Rigathi Gachagua, and then later at an interview, he said Rigathi had done nothing wrong. So according to Babu, when Rigathi almost killed Raila Odinga, he never saw anything wrong with that. According to Babu, when Rigathi was talking of a shareholding government, he saw nothing wrong with that. According to Babu, when Rigathi was saying hii mzee ametusumbua, baba yake ametusumbua, hawa ni watu wa kurusha mawe, Babu Owino saw nothing wrong with all that. I've always advised Babu here to be very careful. Kenyans are very loyal to their ethnic political kingpins. A principle that makes a man is the same principle that destroys a man. Babu is a product of Raila Odinga. So it's actually Raila Odinga who can destroy Babu Owino. And the moment Raila Odinga supporters will see him as hostile, that will be the end of Babu Owino. I just wish and hope Babu Owino should listen to what I'm saying. I want us to listen to some Luo members of parliament who spoke earlier today. Their remarks in one way or the other goes on just to support what I'm trying to say. Listen to this.
And so those Kenyans in those media houses, please, when you speak, remember we are all Kenyans. And we want to tell the Wamunyoros who are dancing, shame on you. And we are waiting for you. We love Ruto. We will pay him back because he loves our son. I swear we are waiting for you. We will embarrass you. Not even one vote you can get in this country. Shame on you. You're not even a Kenyan. In fact, I voted yes, and if you bring him again, I'll vote yes. You should even be expelled from this country. Shame on you, Wamunyoro.
And for all I care, William, any time that you are going to call on us, William, I'm telling you this, William. Anytime you are going to call on us, William, I saw you. Nobody told me. I saw with my 2 eyes. Riding in the same vehicle with Baba, our Baba Uonoa, William, thank you very much. And when you want us, William, when you call on us, William, we saw you. We saw what you did to our very own. Somebody we value. Somebody Kenya values. Somebody who's gone through so much for this country. Somebody who sacrifices. Somebody who is not a tribalist. Somebody who has given so much for the great Republic of Kenya. And William, you came. And William, you were there for Baba. And William, you talked to us. And you are so humble. William, William. I'm telling you what you did to Baba. What you did to our son, William, we saw you. And the way you were there. And the way Kenyans were mourning. And the way we were grieving. And both of you stood and talked to us in the evening in Addis. William, leave that gender thing alone first. I'm just congratulating William. And I want to tell you, William, just unite Kenyans. William, please put Kenyans together. That is the only direction that we want. I'm talking to President William Ruto, William Samoei.
Let's put that into perspective. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. This is how Babu Owino will lose it. As 2027 approaches, looking at Raila Odinga, looking at the Luo Nation, looking at Luo leaders, there is going to be a serious mobilization against Rigathi Gachagua and against Rigathi Gachagua's team. Rigathi most definitely will be the most hated leader in the Luo Nation. That's what I'm seeing as 2027 approaches. On the part of Babu Owino, the way he has been playing his politics, he has really been trying to please the mountain. And by pleasing the mountain, Babu wants to identify with Rigathi Gachagua, someone who is going to be #1 hated leader in the Luo Nation. So Babu is a person who is going to stand between a rock and a very hard place. The Luo Nation that he hopes to inherit hates Rigathi Gachagua. The same Babu Owino is trying to please the mountain and to please Rigathi Gachagua. So it's either Babu Owino should choose. Does he want the Luo votes or does he want the mountain votes? And looking at the history of the mountain, their political history with the Luo Nation, it will take Babu Owino 1,000 years to convince the mountain that he is a different Luo. So they will hype him, but when it comes to voting, chances are very high they will dump Babu Owino. And the moment the mountain will realize that Babu Owino has lost the Luo votes, they will also dump him, because now he will be of no use, of no influence to them. The mountain might be supporting Babu Owino today because it thinks Babu Owino has got some influence they can use to destabilize Raila Odinga. If it becomes apparent Babu does not have that influence, the mountain will dump him. They will see him as a person of no use. And we have seen several examples suggesting that in the past. So Babu has to be very careful. The moment the Luo Nation will start dumping him, that's the day Babu Owino will understand that all politics in Kenya is local. Babu should make a U-turn. And his U-turn should mean he should start disassociating himself from Rigathi and from the mountains brand of politics. That's the only thing I'm seeing here. Babu intends to contest for Nairobi gubernatorial seat. For Babu to win that seat, then he must either align himself to Raila Odinga or to Rigathi Gachagua. And looking at Rigathi's preferred candidate is James Gakuya, unless Rigathi has a change of mind. Rigathi has been pushing for James Gakuya as Nairobi gubernatorial candidate. On the part of Raila Odinga, he has shown a soft spot for Sakaja. And in Nairobi, it's all about the big boys. It's all about the big camps. It's either you are in Raila's camp or you are in Rigathi's camp. If Babu will not be in any of those camps, then his candidature will die even before it starts. If he aligns himself with the right camp, then he might have a fighting chance. But then again, if Babu Owino aligns himself with Rigathi Gachagua, then he should forget this dream of one day inheriting Raila Odinga. So Babu will just fall off by the wayside. Our politics is all local, very tribal. The sentiments by the two members of parliament clearly confirms that as time goes by, the Luo nation will be panel beaten into the direction of Raila Odinga. And Raila, looking at him, chances are very high he will team up with William Samoei Ruto. Babu has to know that early in advance. And for those who can remember again, Babu started campaigning long time ago to inherit Raila Odinga, even before Raila Odinga went to Addis Ababa. And I used to say here that Babu should relax. Things are not yet ripe. He should relax. And it appears Babu did listen and he cooled down. For now, what Babu Owino should do, he should make a U-turn. He should start identifying with where Raila Odinga is. And when I say that, I'm not saying that because I'm a Raila Odinga supporter, but that's how our politics is. That's the only way Babu Owino will survive politically. If he comes out as a rebel, then we are going to lose a very promising young politician. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you are not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.